Fellas, we have time for just one more segment. And of course, this is our jam of the week.
I thought it was Andrew WK at first.
Oh, no. That's a great... Oh, shit. We need to do Andrew WK.
Dude, I bet you get a lot of self-help shit on there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they're probably... Andrew WK is probably, like, just slightly too well-adjusted to have nutty shit. But this is, of course... Styx.
Styx.
From 1983, Mr. Roboto.
Now, Rivers, I know you know this, but there's a member of Styx who is Alabama royalty, correct?
Tommy Shaw.
Tommy Shaw.
Yeah, so speaking of, like...
He is in the, and this exists, the Alabama Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Who else is in that? Just him and the other members of Alabama?
The band Alabama. I think that's about it. Yeah, shit. I mean...
Oh, and Afro Man.
Yeah, the actual Alabama rockers, your drive-by truckers, your Jason Isbells.
Oh, yeah.
They don't get no love from these institutions.
That's bizarre. That is super weird.
Well, and, you know, speaking of, like, early episodes of The Goods, I think it must have been... I don't remember if it was a bargain bin or if it was just something weird Pat brought in. We talked about Tommy Shaw's fucking ridiculous solo album that came out the year after this called Girls with Guns. And
yes.
It's fucking nutty. So I'll find that episode and I'll relink it so we can y'all can hear it again. But no, this is from 1983, and if you like I watched Styx Behind the Music a bunch as a youngster, you know this is the song that killed the damn band.
Yeah.
Like, Dennis DeYoung basically took what was, an operatic rock band and turned them into Peter Gabriel kind of like performance art with this album. Kilroy Was Here. And so it's a controversial song. But I was not prepared for just how deeply disturbed the comment section would be of Mr. Roboto.
Really?
Because, you know, at the end of
it's Mr. Roboto. Anyone that's a genuine fan of this song and like really loves it to heart is still on mushrooms.
Well, this song has 33 million views, 17,338 comments, and y'all, I read every goddamn last one of them.
Oh, Jesus.
And let me tell you.
He's got time. He's got the time. He's got
Rivers
the manpower.
Langley doing the Lord's work.
He does.
Fuck yeah. I mean, it's a bop. It's not.
No, this song did teach most of America what tomo arigato means.
That's true. Yeah. And there was plenty of fucking weebs in there being like, well, actually, and the more normal use in Japanese is blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up, Jeremy. Shut up, Jer.
Well, actually,
The proper way to say hello in Japanese.
the motherfucking butt-fucking proper terminology.
But I wasn't ready because
That's from All's Fair with Jer.
All's fair.
I wasn't ready because it's a song about robots, and robots do something to people's minds that I just was not ready for. So we'll go down into these comments now.
The concept of robots?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be one or two comments that it's like, I love this song. I started building my own robot.
Yeah,
It'll be
for
sentient
sure.
in 2025.
Well, the song...
I have programmed it to suck my dick. It will suck my dick 3 times a day, and it will also make me eggs.
Well, the song...
It will make me eggs and
my
suck my dick.
robot will be named Alicia, and it will be obedient.
It will soon take over all.
Well, the song is kind of like a, sort of a ham-fisted critique of technology. So there's some people that were definitely picking up on those vibes.
This is like also an 80s band version of like, Pawn, what's next?
Yeah. It was this and, Murray Head, One Night in Bangkok.
Right.
So this is, first up, Orb Ship from 4 months ago. This song gave me wireless muscle control. Suddenly, I'm pulling moves like never before. Wow! This thing is off the chart. What the fuck? I've been ridden like a donkey and put away wet.
Did the song fuck him? What happened?
The song absolutely fucked him.
I just love a guy who turns the song on and then he's just compelled, like the Thriller video, and he must do the fucking robot dance.
He put his original toy rocket down from when he was a kid in the early 80s and then just squatted on that thing as hard as he could during that song.
I love this screen name. Fuck you and this shit from 6 years ago.
Oh, tough guy.
The day this song came out, we were told, boomers, or we're all done. I was 18. And we were being told that we're done already. Meanwhile, the pukey kiddies, the Gen Xers, they liked Mr. Roboto because they're that sucky. Generation X, the tone-deaf, brainless shitbags. Generation X, the worthless assholes who spawned the millennials and taught them to be the total shit trash bags they are. Fuck you all!
And then the millennials, they had the they-thems. The Caesars.
And another thing, let me tell you about the Korean War, okay?
It's just a guy being dragged into a home.
Yeah, I mean, it's really every time a millennial criticizes Gen Z, though, it's like, this is what you sound like.
Yeah.
Mike Always Eaten from 3 days ago.
Mike,
Shout out to Mike.
Mike B.
I'm the same way, bud.
3
me
days
too.
ago.
Yeah, hot off the presses. Mike Always Eaten 3 days ago. You know what's funny about this song? Way back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s media, it was cool to joke about robots taking over the world. Everyone laughed. Now that 2023 is coming to a close, as we arrive at 2024, that joke is slowly becoming reality thanks to AI, and the internet is shitting and crying as I type this.
yeah, the AI conspiracy theories is coming.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mike Mike Always Eating. Mike also always thinking too much. I got to say that's what we all think about.
Who will rate our energy drink ads?
Mike always eating. Mike needs to stop smoking.
Anton Kenny from 2 weeks ago. I'm surprised Biden hasn't changed the national anthem to this.
What?
It fits the commie dim narrative. Don't need no stinking robots.
What?
He didn't even say a thing about the Tomo Arigato part.
Oh, I know.
Was Biden's like whole platform more robots?
Oh yeah, that's why I voted for it.
Yeah, it was either Trump or robots. And I was like, I want robots.
Less government, more robots.
Well, fella, we could build them. We could build them in the Rust Belt.
I'll
The
give you robots that'll lower your taxes. I want tax robots.
Get your robot. Yeah. A friendly guy. This is the first time I ever tried to do Joe Biden.
This is Jerbot. Yeah, Jer Biden. Oh no,
Joe Biden.
Mr. B from 2 weeks ago. And there are so many of these, by the way. I'm going to just read them in a row. I used to work with a guy named Rob. He was in sales, and this is how I greet him. Domo arigato, Mr. Rob Urto. Next one, the G Team, 2 months ago. I had a coworker whose last name was Colado. I used to sing Domo arigato, Mr. Colado, whenever you arrive from work.
These are all Andy from The Office.
I guess he thought I knew a foreign language because he'd say, good morning. Lynn from 7 months ago. If you have a cat, lift up its front paws like it's standing, and if it'll let you, and then change the lyrics to Domo arigato, Mr. Pussy Gato, Domo meow meow. It will change your life.
It'll change your life. Oh God, what was happening in her life before that?
I am changed forever.
I just imagine her life before that was just a dark room and no cat.
Just look at the dumb cat's face.
Oh, there is no cat. The cat is in her mind. There is no cat. Avatar 1867, 3 months ago. My name is Lobato. This is the first time I've listened to this song. I'm 34. It makes me feel like everyone was unknowingly saying thank you, Mr. Lobato, for all the work and research that I've done. LOL.
Everyone's like, thank you, Mr. Lobato, for working at that 7-Eleven. Thank you.
There were so many comments where it's just like, yeah, there's this guy I fuck with at work with this song. And I'm like, they're going to kill you. They're going
to quit this shitty job.
You're on their top 10 list that's written in crayon in their fucking basement.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Lala from 3 weeks ago. Every time I used to get out of a very sticky situation, These are the lyrics I would shout. And I'm like, I need more details, Lala. What are you
Every time I
talking
was
about?
jumping out of a helicopter that was about to explode, I'm yelling, Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Look,
Every time I jumped out of my boyfriend's wife's bed out the window, I yelled, "Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto."
look,
Every time I greeted my wife's divorce attorney, I would say, Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
look, I have a knife in my teeth more than I don't. Okay, I am Lala.
Every time I jumped over my neighbor's friends and ran away from the process server, I said, "Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto."
Thank you.
This one is Clint Thompson from 4 years ago. Did you dumbasses ever listen to this song? There has never been a time when everyone was enthusiastic about robots. Go back to dreaming about robot girlfriends.
You fucking nerds. I hate robot shit.
Yeah,
Now give me my fleshlight.
this one sounds impossible. Pontiac Fender from 1 month ago. And Carter, you can back me up on this, whether you think this is possible.
Okay.
I'll never forget going over 130 miles per hour in my Honda down the highway with these guys singing this louder than the turbo. LOL. God damn, what a song.
First of all, it's 100% true. As the owner of a Honda Civic,
That's why I'm
It
asking
is
you.
possible.
let me tell you something. That is a car for risk takers. It is a car for speed demons. That's what the guy at the dealership in Monrovia. He was he's like, you look kind of like an outlaw, and I was like, I am.
I was thinking for a minute that he might mean a motorcycle, but the preposition is in
He
and not
means
on.
a fucking
No, especially-
2015 Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Is what he means.
Yeah.
That he put some like turbocharger on, an exhaust system, and that kind of shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Subs tinted the windows.
Yep. Sailor Moon is definitely on the outside.
Hell yeah.
I love this username, Spiderface666 from 6 days ago.
Wow. Right off. Yeah.
This is
Right off the presses too. Less than a week.
this is back
We
in
should tag these people. They're like, I'm going to kill all of you.
this is back in the good old days when cocaine was pure. Didn't have fentanyl in it.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
Spiderface.
Yeah, it's also when weed was like fucking smoking some fucking dirt.
Along the same lines, Roger Norton from 1 month ago. I noticed that a lot of singers in the early 80s had higher quality coke. Lower quality pharma drugs are used today. This is probably why music today is shit. You don't need talent when you can sing rap. Computers do it all. It's like you're complaining about 5 different things here.
Oh. In all of that nonsense, he also somehow managed to shit on T-Pain.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
so-
appreciate that.
It's like such an old gripe too.
Oh,
being
yeah.
like auto-tune is for losers.
Well, and it's
Yeah.
also just like recycled from the 80s of just like rap is crap. And you're like, buddy, it's 50 fucking years old at this point. It's not going anywhere. Shut up.
Yeah.
I got a few more here. Kaylin Jacobson from 1 month ago. Always look at yourself and never second guess dad.
What? Oh, what did Dad do?
I don't know. Well, he continues. He says, and I don't know if these are his kids because this turns weird at the end. Kayla and Shawana, I did bad too. But Kayla, you were first. And Shawana, Kayla was first.
He definitely fucked his kids,
I
and
love
he's telling
you.
them not to tell.
This is on the comment section of Mr. Roboto.
That's a confession in the comment section of Mr. Roboto.
But then the last line is so weird where he says, just a hug. That's all it was, but
Oh.
I wanted more.
No.
It's like, oh, no.
No.
Ah, Kaylin, no.
Absolutely not. Ooh. Oh. We'll see that guy in a Netflix documentary in about 2 years. Holy shit.
You found the darkest corners of the internet, dude.
I didn't think Mr. Roboto could get that fucked up.
Tell me if you could tell what maybe happened to this person. Sudilos from 6 months ago.
Whatever it was, he didn't fuck his kids like the last
Yeah, I was
guy.
gonna say he's got nowhere to go but up.
Sudilos from 6 months ago. And this is a line from the song where he says, machines dehumanize. Okay? But then he says, violence is on the rise. Ooh, he made his own little rhyme there.
Ooh.
You can't even honk car horn at someone coming into your lane without them doing violence towards you. Having to hide your true feelings and identity from the woke mob or they'll cancel you. They'll come for your job, your wife, your children.
Honestly, I feel that guy's sentiment because I've been saying for a while now that the woke mob needs to stop going after merging lanes. Like,
That's right.
What the fuck, man? Can the brother just merge?
I tell you what, the woke mob's always like, don't use your signal.
Yeah.
They're like spaghetti, not zipper.
Yeah. Trying to they them these signals.
This is someone talking about the band itself. So back to my earlier point about this song kind of dissolving Styx a little bit. Brian Hamster from 5 years ago, and the lead singer, by the way, is named Dennis DeYoung. He says, I hate Dennis DeYoung. He ruined this band. To this day, I still hate that pompous fuckhead. James DeYoung's guitar on all their tracks is balls out. So is Tommy Shaw's lyrics. Yeah, I like this song, though, but no thanks, because Dennis... Fuck Dennis.
Wow. I didn't know Styx had devoted fans like that.
Oh, they got the Styx fans. They got Styx pinions for sure. Like this guy, Mr. Frogbutt, also from 5 years ago. Mr. Roboto did not kill Styx. It was the band being assholes to Dennis. So this guy's on Team Dennis.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
The new Styx, parentheses, I call them stinks.
Wow.
Tours now bitching about Dennis, but boy, do they need Dennis's iconic music and hit songs to make them money. Dennis pretty much wrote most of their hit iconic songs, including Mr. Roboto, still famous 40 years later.
I'll be surprised if the last guy doesn't come back with a comment replying to him just going, fuck you piece of shit.
It's just so, like, you imagine, like, mentioning that and passing that guy. It's like, oh, look, Styx is coming. Oh, you mean Stinks?
You mean stinks?
Do you have a strong opinion about the band Styx?
Also, sucks is right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I call him sucks. Like
I think I'm going to go with Stinks. I like Stinks.
With a Y, though. We got to have a Y.
Are you a PD Sticks or an AD Sticks man?
Post-Dennis or...
Yeah, pre-Dennis or after Dennis?
This person loves Montgomery, Alabama's own Tommy Shaw. Food Nerds 5 years ago. When Tommy cut his hair, I knew Styx would break up soon. A friend told me...
Kiss of death, dude.
A friend told me, Tommy cut his hair. She was in tears. I had a panic attack because my future husband cut his hair. He rocked a mullet and married someone else. Oh, well. That's okay. I have a boyfriend, but he's got the same build as Tommy, but even cuter. If you can believe that.
Same build.
So she picked out a Tommy Shaw-looking man.
I'll tell you what, he's built like a brick shithouse, just like Tommy Shaw.
Tommy Shaw is like a
Styx fame.
He's like a little tiny elf man.
He's good to go, though.
She says, gorgeous blue eyes. He has a great voice. I don't even care about his little bald spot. His
little bald spot on the tip of his little penis.
His parents are even from Montgomery, Alabama, just like Tommy. Wait, I'm going to marry someone close enough to Tommy. No, if I could just get him to learn to play guitar and buy Tommy's old house underneath the Hollywood sign.
Is frightening. This genuinely scares me.
She built herself a little Tommy for a husband.
She really did. She is going to, for sure, like, Stockholm Syndrome this guy into becoming Tommy Shaw. I guarantee you, within, like, 5 years of whenever that was written, she made him legally change his first name to Tommy.
You will study Tommy.
Yeah.
You will be
like
Tommy.
trying to teach him, like, guitar or whatever. He's like, again! Play it again!
Real Tommy got out of my tiger trap. You won't.
She's like J.K. Simmons and Whiplash on his ass about the guitar. Not my tempo! Not my Tommy! Not my tempo!
And finally, Kelly Carver from 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I caught mites from one of my dogs. While scraping my skin and testing for mites using my scope, I found many strange...
Using my trusty scope.
I found many strange metal micro implants in my right eyebrow.
Oh, there we go.
And while I tested...
I am T1000.
Yeah. And while I tested my husband's eyebrows, I found them in the follicle of his left eyebrow. I also found tiny holes in my inner wrists and knees. They contained a computerized gel.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Go online. Research natural lace, folks.
A computerized gel? She's
what
like
she said.
squeezing her knee.
That is a fucking like. Look, she's going to do the Terminator take the skin off your arm thing. Like someone needs to go fucking do a wellness
First of all,
check.
how good does your vision need to be that you can see a microchip in a hair follicle?
Oh, yeah. Well, she says she used her scope, so she's looking at it under a
Ah,
microscope.
God.
This is also like a fucking 65-year-old woman with diabetes being like, I am titanium.
Well, no, she's just also got an open, like, petri dish of mercury swirling around, just
Right.
going nuts.
That's Jer's wife.
Yeah, it's Jared's wife. Also, she says, research natural lace. Best I could tell, natural lace is a type of wig. So I don't know.
That's the kind of woman that drinks something I recently learned about called colloidal silver.
Oh, we talked about that on the show. Yeah, colloidal silver. It
I
turns
just
you
finished
blue.
watching this documentary called Love Has Won about the most
Hell yeah.
insane woman on the planet.
Yeah, we mentioned her when we had Justin Lintz on the show. and
Oh, God,
we talked
she's
about Mount
nuts.
Shasta. Yeah,
Her followers are like, we don't trust hospitals. They live in this illusion, and we're treating her with silver. Meanwhile, she's literally blue in every photo you see
yeah.
of her.
Oh,
yeah, she turned blue.
oh yeah. Oh, the blue lady. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, it's frightening.
Last line here. They are doing absolute evil things to us. Now I'm Mrs. Roboto, and I hate it.
Wow.
So there we go. And that is, of course, Styx with their 1983 classic, Mr. Roboto, our jam of the week.